Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Marcus Peter. The Solemnity of the Assumption, August the 15th, falls on a Saturday this year in the Assumption Grotto in Detroit. It invites us for a special celebration. Now, throughout the day, the faithful are invited to participate in masses, Eucharistic Adoration, confession, and more. But alongside these spiritual devotions, families can also enjoy fellowship and food and fun parish activities in a festive atmosphere, all centered on honoring our Blessed Mother and growing closer to her Son, Jesus Christ. Jeff Parlow joins us with more. Jeff, thank you very much for joining us. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, Jeff, I invite you to share with us about Assumption Grotto, especially for the listeners who don't know much about it.
Well, so Assumption Grotto, it's located in the city of Detroit, is the second oldest parish in the city. Originally founded by German settlers. I would probably argue it's probably more Italian today, but became an official parish in 1847-ish. It wasn't originally devoted to the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It was originally a St. Mary's at first. But a pastor, late 1800s, traveled to Lourdes, France, and went to the grotto there and was so impressed that he came back and he built a small replica of it in the cemetery behind the church. The parish would eventually be, designated the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary Parish. It is just affectionately today called Assumption Grotto, and we have always, maintained our dedication to Our Lady. So it's a little quick history of the church. We've been very blessed down there. It's a great parish, great people, very pious, learned priests. It's just a great place.
So, share with us why the parish's name got transformed into Assumption Grotto. It takes on a particular spirituality and expression. Share with us what that is like.
So like I said, it was not originally dedicated to the Assumption. That would come a little bit later, but we have great affection for Mary, the Mother of God. Obviously, she, we believe she can intercede for us on our behalf with her Son, and we have all sorts of Marian programs down at Assumption Grotto because of this. Obviously, August 15th, the Feast of the Assumption, the Solemnity of the Assumption, very important to us, not just to the whole church, but to us as a parish. And it is a day filled with just spirituality. It's not, we sometimes call it our festival, but it's not a festival as we think about it today. There's no games and rides and so forth. It is wholly a spiritual day, masses, adoration, etc. To ask our Mother to intercede for us on whatever case we may need it to be done. And so I think with everything going on in the world today, that's vitally needed. Although I could probably say as Catholics, we've probably said that from the very beginning, that every day is we've needed Mary, to intercede for us. But yeah.
If you could share with us an idea of what the whole day is going to look like. I know you already highlighted a few things, masses, Eucharistic Adoration. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, the day starts at 6:30 a.m. We have a mass inside the church. That is the only, weather permitting, it is the only mass inside the church that day. We also have a used religious items sale that opens up in the morning. We offer candles, Lourdes water from Lourdes that day as well. The grotto out and back is a shrine itself. You can enroll yourself or others into the shrine so that you'll be prayed for at masses. There's a bake sale. Our first rosary is at 9 o'clock a.m. outdoors in the grotto in the cemetery. Assumption Grotto's gift shop is pretty well known. That opens up at 9 a.m. They have all sorts of items, books and rosaries and artwork and crucifixes and you name it. Our second Mass is then at 9:30 a.m. That is a Latin Novus Ordo Mass in the grotto outdoors under the trees in the cemetery. Then around 11 a.m., the Blessed Sacrament is exposed in the church. Confessions are available. Another rosary outdoor at the grotto. The Knights of Columbus will be throwing a grill, basically. They'll be offering hot dogs, hamburgers, bratwurst, and sides throughout the remainder of the day. There's a kids' crafts tent to keep children occupied if necessary. Then another English Mass at 12 o'clock outdoors at the grotto, weather permitting. Also blessing of herbs and miraculous medals. There's a procession of the Blessed Sacrament from the church to the grotto at 3 p.m. Anointing of the sick occurs at that time, and benediction. Scapular enrollment we have that day as well. And then things, start closing up about 6 o'clock, and then our final Latin Novus Ordo Mass under the trees, kind of at night at the grotto in the cemetery. Sort of closes the evening, followed then by a Lord's candlelight procession. So and that's the day.
That sounds like a truly beautiful day. So, in essence, a family could, there's going to be food there and everything, so a family could just come there and spend a whole day, have a kind of family retreat, and spend the day in leisure, but also have a spiritual day of rejuvenation for the families. Share with us what that experience is going to be like for families.
Yeah, well, so I always suggest coming down to the grotto for the spirituality. But you are correct. We do offer other things, and parish is not just about worship. A parish is a community, and I always say come down and spend time with your fellow Catholics if you've never been there, or it's been some time since you've been there. Obviously the experience is different for everyone. We're all in need of something different. We offer those opportunities to meet those differences as best as possible. But whether it's a mass or a rosary or just praying at the grotto, the Pope Leo XIII had issued a proclamation in 1882 that anyone who came to Assumption Grotto and prayed at the grotto for the propagation of the faith would receive a plenary indulgence. So, there's just all sorts of different ways for you to grow in your love of Mary and of Christ. It will be different for everyone, as it should be, because we're all in need of different things. So,
and so for all of the listeners listening right now, just share with us in terms of practicality. Are there registrations? Like, what can people do to find out more about the event, about the grotto itself, and even if they want to get involved?
Yes, so if you go to our website, AssumptionGrotto.com, there's a flyer and a schedule of events up there. It is open to everyone. There's no registrations. Come when you can come throughout the day. Come and leave and come back if you want. If you would like to help out, there are volunteer forms on the website, or you can just call the parish rectory. If you would like to financially contribute towards the day, you can do that as well. There's a form online. The parish is located on Gratiot Avenue, 13770 Gratiot Avenue. It's on the east side of Gratiot, between 6.5 and 7 Mile Road. I can't really miss it. Church is right up front, kind of on the street. Big limestone neo-Gothic church. Parking is right there, secure, lit. We have security and whatnot all day. So it's really easy to do.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. I greatly appreciate it.
I encourage everyone to come down.
My guest has been Jeff Parlow of the Assumption Grotto in Detroit. August the 15th this year, Saturday. They're having a full day of spirituality and family fun. Do attend in Detroit. Stay tuned. I'm Marcus Peter.